Welcome back. We're here to talk about Saturday's Premier League match between Burnley and Hull. Matt, Burnley, they're still looking for their first win of the season.
Yeah, it's not been great, is it, this season so far? They were expected to struggle, and that's been the case. Last time against Arsenal, in fairness to them, they did play quite well, didn't they? They held the Gunners for long periods of that game. The first half was Tom Heaton had to make some good saves, but it was goalless at the break. But the second half, as soon as Arsenal got the first, you always fancied them, didn't you? That's no disrespect to Burnley, but you don't really see them coming from behind in games, do you? If they're going to win games, you sort of, they have to score the first goal. You get that impression from them. They're that sort of team, and after 10 games this season, no wins is not great. Whatever way you look at it, I mean, people are saying it's still early days, but they've still got some tough games to come. They held Manchester United in the season. They had 3 0-0 draws in a row, but they're not scoring goals.
Yeah, I know, that's the biggest problem, isn't it? They've only got 5 goals in their opening 10 games, which is really poor for at this level. That you need to score more than that. Simply put, if you don't score goals, you don't win games, and they're in danger of getting cut adrift a bit at the bottom now. They're 5 points from safety already. They need to start picking up victories. They've got a decent run of fixtures coming up, which they might think they can get some points from that, maybe a win, but sooner rather than later they need to get that win to make sure they keep touch at least and keep their hopes alive of staying in the division.
I mean, you mentioned goals for Burnley. I mean, it's been the case for Hull as well, isn't it? Not scored in their last 2. Slightly, good results against Arsenal and Liverpool, but there's a little bit sort of a worry, I think, over there. I mean, last time against Southampton, to go 1-0 down early on, that Wanyama goal. I mean, I'm not sure what you thought about it. The goalkeeper. He's getting a bit of stick, but I mean, it's still an unbelievable finish from Wanyama, and you're not expecting that. So 9 times out of 10 that goes in Rose Ed because of the way he's coming onto it, and the rest of the game was tight. It was a bit sort of gritty, what you'd expect. But I mean, Southampton to go there and win, that's obviously they've had a great start to the season. But Hull, they need a bit more invention for me in the middle of the park. They're struggling a little bit, but they'll still be fine at the end of the season. But poor little run for there on the moment.
Yeah, I don't really worry about Hull. I think they've got enough about them. I rate Steve Bruce as a manager as well. I think he'll keep them in the division. They will be looking at this match as an important one to get something out of, though, because they've got a tough run of fixtures coming up. And they've got Tottenham after this one, and then United and Everton away, which you wouldn't back them to get too many points out of. So they might be viewing this one as a pretty important win. Do you reckon they can win?
I think they can, yeah. I mean, to be honest, I just don't think Burnley are very good. To put it bluntly, I don't think they're great. I don't think they've got enough winners in their team. I think it'll be tight, but I'm backing Hull to win 2-1.
Both sides have been struggling for goals recently. I think I'm going to go for a goalless draw. So we're going for a Hull win and a goalless draw. Thanks for watching.